Happy Valentine's Day and welcome to Fire Queen Tarot 1313. This is your Fire Queen Bree. And this is a message of love from Spirit. I know a lot of readers are doing a message of love from what's on their mind. And I really wanted to myself, but I was just led to go here, so I decided to. We're going to start with an angel message. I did pre-shuffle because I am getting over an upper respiratory infection, and I want to limit the amount of talking that I'm doing because I'm feeling better, but you know, I could be feeling even better than that. But I'm going to live shuffle tarot. So if you are catching this, all right, it is February 14th in the U.S. However, this is a general timeless message for the collective. So whenever you find it is when you were meant to hear it. Guardian angels, beings of love and light surrounding the collective at this time. What is the angel message that you have for them? The song that I chose, that I channeled while I was actually thinking about doing this message, is Treat Myself Better by Victoria Justice. And if you guys are not digging the song, the music with the readings, I apologize. That is one of my languages, is music, because music has gotten me through some of the darkest periods of my life. And that is, if I can't figure out, articulate what to say, I know for a fact there is a song that is in this brain of mine that has been collecting songs for the last 44 years. So yeah, I will express a lot through music. I usually movie quotes too, because I mean, you know, my career started at Blockbuster, so you know, I gotta throw a nod to that, and I've seen a few films, quite a few. All right. Spirit, guardian angels, beings of love and light that are surrounding the collective at this time. What is the angel message that you have for the collective, please? In the beginning of the video for the song, there's like all of this internal chatter, just like, you know, just negative self-chatter. So if negative self-talk is something that you need to work on, to realize how awesome that you really are, yes, Spirit's definitely encouraging you to do that. The line in the song that keeps just going over and over again is, oh, now it's gone. I think it's the second verse. I don't need nobody else running this shit for myself. Lighten up and smell all of the roses. Voices keep on whispering, but you should just stop listening. You've got all that magic and you know it. Lies, 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 overwhelm inside. Haven't loved myself for a minute. I need to treat myself better. I really can't be so unkind. I know that I deserve better. If only you could hear what goes on in my mind. I wouldn't say the things I do to anybody else. Why is it okay to say to myself, I need to treat myself better? So if you do not treat if you are kinder to people in your life than you are to yourself, if you do not prioritize yourself, this is your message, because it's your time to do that. I am having a Velma moment because my glasses have disappeared. So jinkies. But we're going to get through this because I don't know where they are and I'm not going to stop. So yay. All right. First card you got is number 7. I am brilliant. You possess a very refined mind and a deep urge to uncover life's mysteries. Your ability to acquire knowledge on both an informational and spiritual plane gives you a greater awareness than most. Number 7, I am brilliant. And I do believe that there is something that you are very good at, that only you are good at. And I feel like you're being pushed into an arena where that can shine, whether that be just something for you personally or something that you've turned, like a career you turn into a hobby. But it is definitely something that you are being called to move into. And And we got number 15, I am wise. Your love for others is powerful, and you are able to spread your gift of support far and wide. For your curious social nature brings you into contact with a variety of people, all whom would benefit from your heartfelt words of wisdom. Number 15, I am wise. What I'm getting from that significantly is I'm feeling like you probably are the people that this resonate for in the collective are probably empathic. And if you ever notice where people will just walk up to you randomly and just start fucking word vomiting on you, and you're like, why is this happening to me? It is because there is a light in you that they are attracted to, and they are gravitating to that, and people feel at ease with you. And then on the back of the deck, you got 111, I am creative. Angels are ready to fully support you in this endeavor so that you can co-create with the universe the life that you want. I am creative. And I did mention tapping into something that is yours and yours alone. And this is Spirit just backing that up. Just that's your angels just backing that up, saying, hey, that whatever you're considering doing, it will be well worth your while. Let's get into the Crystal Power Tarot, and then we will get some messages from my Spiritual Tea deck, and then we will also get some messages from Moonology, Witch's Wisdom, and the Light Seer Oracle. All right, or Light Seed Oracle. Why do I? Oh, because I have a Light Seer Tarot deck, and that's probably why. Spirit, ancient ancestors, guardian angels, what is the message of love for the collective? What is the message of love? Energy surrounding them first, please, Spirit. And then energy that you're wanting the collective to embody. And then possible outcome. Thank you so much, my amazing guides and guardian angels that are surrounding the collective and myself. A lot of really good things have happened to me in the last couple of weeks that have really shifted my perspective on not only just how to attract better things into my life. I'm going to work on doing a video on the law of attraction, but let me get a little further into it. But yeah, I am going to work on a video for the law of attraction. This is a lot harder than people think it is. It really is. All right. It should be pretty shuffled. Okay. And Spirit, what is the energy surrounding the collective at this time? And we got the Knight of Wands. And the affirmation is, I make decisions without pressure. Energy you're wanting the collective to embody, please, Spirit. Oh, we got a few. Okay, we're not going to take all that. I'm going to take that. And then we got Strength. And it sounds like, cliche, but I can deal with whatever comes my way. And even if you don't feel like you can, know that you can. Absolutely know that you can. That's Leo energy. You may be an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or have that strongly in your chart. And then we've got the Two of Pentacles for possible outcome. I calmly make the best possible decision. Okay, so there's definitely something that you are sitting on that you need to make a decision on. You don't need to rush into it. You need to weigh all the pros and the cons, and but you are definitely being called to make a decision one way or another. And at the back of the deck, we got Justice. That is Libra Taurus energy. I speak my truth and fairness to myself. And there is more of that speaking kind and limiting, so if you're you do something, you're like, God, I'm so fucking stupid. Just, you know what? First attempt at learning is what fail means. So that it's just a tweaking in how you address yourself, because you probably don't talk to people like that except for maybe, in your head, we all have that crazy moment in the car. But it's okay to be nice to yourself is what I'm getting. With the Two of Pentacles, that's all about balance. And I feel like that's what's coming into your awareness is balance. Things are going to balance out. Like if you have been in a dark night of the soul after dark night of the soul after the dark night of the soul, while going through going through the spiritual process, just know that that balance is the head and the heart are actually they're going to be balancing out soon. So that is, I'm sure, good news for the collective. And with justice, anything that has been wrong, just let the universe handle it, because it will. And I do feel like for a lot of you, you're going to see it play out in your face. Like, damn. And, you don't want to gloat, but it's always like, okay, because, a lot of people, sometimes it just feels like the universe, they never get got. They do. They always get got. But a lot, like I'm hearing strongly, especially in instances where like they have really wronged you, it is going to play out in your favor to where you will get to see. Just keep being positive, keep avoiding negativity. Look, and if you start feeling low vibe, acknowledge it, but don't dwell in it. Like, acknowledge it for what it is, what brought you there. Or if you start to get triggered, like, notice what's happening before that. And also, I feel like you being empathic, make sure that it is not you pulling somebody else's fucked up energy as your own, because that's not healthy. And there are a couple of books to pick up on that. As a matter of fact, I will put the some of the books on helping when you're an empath and how to shield. There are certain crystals that you can use for protection, and I will put a couple of those in the description box as well too. Let's get into some messages from Spirit. And we're going to do my messages first, and then I'm going to get into messages from Spirit. When someone shows you who they are, believe them. You have been warned. And if this has not already come into your awareness, this is something that is coming into your awareness. But like I said, it's going to work out to your benefit as long as you stay diligent in maintaining who can be trusted and who cannot in your circle. Budgeting is not cheap, but all them restaurant packets really are. If you have a habit of storing the restaurant packet, look, I do it. I keep the napkins. It is what it is. But if needing to come up with an actual budget that is going to, help you get to the next level, where you're constantly like, I can't afford it, where you're trying to get into the mindset of not how I can't afford it, like how can I afford it? It may even be time to start looking into investing. There's absolutely nothing wrong with that. These are not paid ad endorsements in any way, shape, or form. Stash is a really, really great place to start, like beginner baby investing, to get an idea for the market. And also, Acorn is another one, and I think that's by Ashton Kutcher, or he like backs it or something, or endorses it, but I don't know. But investing may be definitely, or even looking into, if you have the means, real estate, to creating additional streams of income. The next message you got is, your guides and angels hear you crying. Call to them. Lean on them right now. Ask for signs. If you have been asking for signs and synchronicities, please pay attention to them. Repeating numbers are a thing, and there are messages in there. Don't always look at the first one that you get on Google. Go to the one that you feel the strongest led to, that the message resonates the strongest for you. There are also messages here on YouTube. But just sitting in quiet meditation, they're definitely, they miss you, and they want to communicate with you. So definitely, it's definitely time to get back in there and start talking to your guides and your higher self. Oh my gosh, this is a line from my favorite Tori Amos song, from Winter. When you gonna love you as much as we do? And I feel like this is one of those, again, one of those things where I feel like you're learning to love yourself and be kinder to yourself, but it's a process. And they just want you to know how loved you really are. And they want you to get to a point where you love you as much as they do. Next message. Your parents could have done the best they could, but their choices still left you damaged. Um, and needing to heal from the things that they put you through, or I'm hearing really really messed up childhood, like cases of child abuse, where you may have had alcoholic parents. Just know that if you had to do more parenting to your parents or parenting to yourself, it is okay to still love them, but know that their love, the way that they loved you and that they raised you, they didn't do the best that they could for you, and it is okay. Those things simultaneous, both this and that, are true. Next message you got. There are parts of this journey that are meant to pursue, that you are meant to pursue alone. And there are, because if you are holding on to people, places, things, or anything that is unaligned with you being the best possible version of yourself, Spirit will trigger these things to hurt you, so you will let them go if you will not. So if you are definitely clinging to anything that is not for you and you know is not aligned with your highest good, you're definitely being guided to let those things go if you have not already started. Next message is heal. So when love comes to you, you can accept it. If you have been heartbroken and disillusioned by love, even whether that be in a family dynamic or a romantic dynamic, you want to heal that. So that way, when it really does come to you and it's meant for you, it will not pass you. Now, I mean, anything meant for us will not pass us, but if we're not in a healed position, we can definitely chase that shit the fuck off. And that is the last thing I'm wanting any of us to do. And let's go ahead and it got a little heavy there, my loves, but like I said, we're all here to heal each other and love on each other, to help through the dark parts, because everybody's going through something. So it's always just be the best person that you possibly can all the time. So that way karma, the universe does not have to sort itself out. I always tell people, I hope you have the day you deserve if they're being an asshole. So that way karma sorts everything out for them, for me. I'm not wishing them ill. I'm just like, look, I hope you have the day you deserve based on the energy that you are permitting. So we're going to start with Moonology, then we're going to get to which is wisdom, and then we're going to go to the Light Seat Oracle. First card is a time for healing. I love when they do this. Because if you are looking into options for therapy or anything like that, it's time. It'll be embraced. I'm also looking into spiritual based therapy, if that's something that you feel like you may need. Confidence is your key to success. That project or that idea that you're sitting on, if you are needing to gain some more knowledge to move forward in it, confidence is the key to success. So just stand in confidence. I know that's not always easy. There are actually videos on YouTube that you can watch about helping improve your confidence. There are seminars that you can take, TED Talks that you can watch. So definitely, if you are not feeling that confidence is something that is a strong suit for you, there are ways to get past, and I hate that fake it till you make it mentality, but there are ways to stand in that energy and feel more confident in what you say and what you do and how to deliver things in a way that is not only effective but fucking powerful. Bring love into the situation. And I feel like, again, this is going to be love for you. And it takes me back to that, I really can be so unkind. I know that I deserve better. If you could only hear what goes on in my mind, that bring love into the situation for you. Love on you. And I'm so sorry. So we got a time for healing is balsamic moon. And Try a spiritual bath around the full moon to help release anything that may be still lingering. And confidence is going to be your Leo energy, full moon in Leo. And then bring love into the situation, new moon in Aquarius, which we are coming into. We are in Aquarius season. So we also have worked through your fears. It's a lot of purple. Purple is very significant, and I feel like working with Amethyst can also help you tap into your intuition. And then we got a time to give rather than take, and I feel like this is to yourself. And this is a new moon in Virgo. I feel like for a long time you have not known how to be selfish in your energy, and I feel like it is time. And Spirit is definitely supporting you in that decision. Let's go ahead and get into the Witch's Wisdom. And the first card we got was Wand and Intentions. If you are working with the law of attraction, it is not a bad idea to start setting intentions. So, map, and it's good, just mapping out how you're going to get, accomplish certain things. So that way, not only do you have a solid footing, but you have steps to move forward. And we got Containment. I feel like as you move and things start to progress and start to look up for you, it is definitely going to be a good idea to move in secret. It's not everybody, especially I feel like there are some people in your past that are definitely trying to root for you to fail. And you're not going to fail in any way, shape, or form. And it is definitely a good idea to just move in secret. Broke people brag. And I'm just definitely feeling like some prosperity and abundance is coming your way. So you don't need to brag about where you're going, and don't nobody need to know what you're doing at all times by any stretch of the imagination. Next thing we got was the high priest, responsibility. And I'm going to go more into tapping back into that intuition or working with Amethyst to either unblock or unclear your third eye, or even doing some chakra cleanse to work on healing and balancing your third eye, because I do feel like you sideline your intuition and it's time to bring that to the forefront. And the last card that we got, any card you love to see in a reading, is Prosperity. And prosperity, and like I said, I do feel like some prosperity is coming into your awareness. And that's however that means. Like, if that's in your work life, if that's in your work, your personal relationships, you can prosper in many, many ways. So that whatever that means to you, but it's time for you to focus on that. But I feel like it is like third 3D, financial stability. I really do. I feel like if this is something that you've been manifesting, it is here for you. Just got to fine tune a couple of things. And I feel like that's more or less into positive thinking. So, absolutely. And then we've got one more set of cards to go through. This is, not where I expected this to go, but I am definitely loving this for you, collective. And then, we've got called Soul Gifts and Training. It is time to step up. Oh, we have been having this conversation, the entire, the purple and the gradient pinks. It is, like I said, definitely something that that this is, you've been called to do. You've got the love. Hadarian energy, codependence, boundaries. I do feel like this is something that you are being called to do if you're not already doing, and that is enable boundaries with people that have either hurt you, people that have used you, tried to manipulate you, get over on you. It is time to enable boundaries, because what's going to happen is now they know that that you're not the one. Okay, so that's what Spirit is definitely wanting for you. And then we've got the Sea of the Minnetonka, seeing potential, bring unconsciousness to light. And that is those ideas that you're sleeping on. It is time to bring those to light. We've got a couple more. The Blue Flame, spontaneous awakening, activation, integration, time. What have I been saying? It is time. If you've been going through several dark nights of the soul, you are at an ascension point. We just had the 222 portal, or the February 2nd 22 portal, and then I'm the 22 is coming up again. So definitely be aware of repeating nines, repeating sums. And if you are feeling lucky, you might want to get a lotto or Powerball ticket. Like, I'm just saying, it might be time. So, and then we've got the Golden Children, inner child, tenderness, innocence, rare gifts. This also goes back to if you, your parents could have positively loved you and done their choices left you damaged. With this, healing your inner child, I feel like is significant to your growth and development. I feel like you have been so strong for so long that it's time to heal that inner child, because it's going to keep you in a cycle. And I keep seeing like a loop going around and around, like, and I feel like this is a cycle that has happened to you a few times. Like, you'll get to a certain point where things are really high, and then shit'll be really, really good, and then something will just like fuck up, and then like everything will fuck up behind it. And Spirit's wanting this cycle to end for you, because it's time for it to end for you. And then the last message you got was activated earth, power places, ley lines, trust where you were led. If you have been thinking about either traveling within the United States, and I know we've got COVID, and I get it, so travel safe. I'm not going to get into a anti-vax conversation, because everybody is entitled to whatever they feel is best, as long as they are well informed. So I'm vaccinated, but that is what it is. But outside of that, just everybody just do what you do, just don't whatever. But I digress. I'm seeing Arizona. I'm also seeing lakes, like Great Lakes. So what I would recommend is, if you have like a trip planned, get in nature, because there are things that are going to activate you within nature and heal you. So definitely get in nature. And get traveling, especially if abundance is in your future or prosperity is in your future. Get traveling. In closing, the beautiful collective, I am wishing you happy Valentine's Day, and I am sending you love, blessings, protection, love, and light. Blessed be.